What is up, folks? Welcome back to another live stream repair. It is TTS Tuesday. Yeah, that means you can join my Discord server. You go to discord.gg/nextfix. You can head to the text-to-speech channel. And if you do /TTS and send a message, like that.
500, farting, HomePod said stinky.
You can annoy me to your heart's desire. Of course, you know, sensible rules, no politics, no drama, no BS. Don't say anything obscene or absurd. Use common sense, and let's have fun here. So, let's see. Oh, sorry, had the color. There we go. Also, is that the man, the myth, the miracle, Jeff? It's been a minute, man. Hope you're doing all right. We've got.
Stefan said Tim Cook, Tim Cook, Tim Cook.
We've got Stefan with us, of course. Yeah, sorry about the light. I was working last night on some other stuff, and I needed a different color for the night. But anyways, here we are. We're gonna get things kicked off with a couple of pods here. We've also got an ultra-fine main board that came back. Thankfully not our fault, but still unfortunate situation for them. Let's see. We've got Nick with... they said the bass drops. The symptoms that I'm hearing lead me to believe it is a typical DC filter situation here, but we'll see once we get inside for sure. After Nick, we've got... is that Donnie, I believe?
Stefan said, how are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling quite a bit better, thank you for asking. I still feel a little sick. I'd give it like a 5 to 15% sick feeling still, but feeling much better, much more functional. Still pretty tired. I didn't sleep too well, but you can't get it all. Donnie first gen HomePod with no power, and then I keep forgetting to grab Scott's amplifier board. They sent in a HomePod amplifier board. Just needs a little bit of fixing. And then Jeff is the one that sent in a ultrafine. They sent in an ultrafine board, and on their way putting it back together, unfortunately they bent a few pins on a much needed connector. So we're gonna replace that connector for them and make sure that it's all still in good working order. So, what I notice straight off the bat is a fair bit of popping coming from this one. Not the worst, but we're gonna go ahead and actually, we didn't even message anybody yet. Let's do that first. Let them know how to watch their fixes here. Here
Bill
we
said
are.
HomePod on the desk. Who's the one you'd say is best?
Oh. That's pretty funny.
Stefan said Shoddy had them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
Alright, we got Nick messaged. Let's get... oh, it's Danny, not Donnie. There we go.
Mill said, when is the coloring stream?
That will be tonight. Tonight, yes. I can't do it tomorrow. I'll have too much going on tomorrow, but we're gonna be doing... oh, I was gonna kind of surprise you guys, but since you asked.
Stefan said fuck yes.
Yeah, you can stay up for it, Stefan. How is your family doing? My family is doing. They're doing all
Bill
right.
said red HomePod mini time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of minis, cause I wanna keep one for myself. Family's doing pretty good though. The kid is definitely testing those twos, but she does she can point at her eyes and her mouth and her nose, and then she'll grab ours. It's kind of crazy how fast she's, and it's just out of nowhere. It'll just be a new thing that she does.
Stefan said I'm staying up the whole night anyway. Mother Nature finally doesn't hate me.
Oh, you gonna get your shots tonight finally? Nice. Did we ever get the mini working? We did not, but we're gonna try to get a couple minis working after the rest of this queue here, because it shouldn't take us too long to get through what we've got. We should have some time here, and I shouldn't be too burned out from it. I did spend like an hour or two under my car this morning trying to...
Stefan said does size matter? HomePod.
Oh yeah, it matters. Oh, it matters. Where was I? What was I saying? We were talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna fix some minis out if we can get through these ones. We're gonna get through these ones. If you guys don't distract me too much. But anyways, I was under the car earlier this morning trying to figure out what the heck's going on. It started about a week ago. Anytime I put it into third gear, it would start to rattle. And then it started rattling in any gear very quickly after. Transmission seems totally fine. But I think my clutch exploded. So I'm trying to work on that, get my transmission and engine separated from each other so I can pull the clutch out and replace that in the middle of everything else going on.
Stefan said Sapphire Blue by RIT Diamore.
We won't be doing any... So the colors that we'll be doing tonight, we're going to be doing red first, because I want to do the minis. And then we're going to do a sandstone and a yellow one. And then we are going to wrap it up with an attempt. I don't know if
Stefan said you going live in the Discord or YouTube.
Probably Discord. Probably Discord because I might have my audio turned on, and I'll probably end up playing music in the living room and having we'll be a little more off the cuff.
Stefan said even better. Stefan said more chaotic.
Ooh.
Stefan said, by the way, you suck.
What? What? I saw that, then you deleted it. Well, anyways. Ooh, stinky. Oh no. The subwoofer did not survive. We'll go ahead and demonstrate. Since it's, there's nothing to save in here, so.
Stefan said, no, I didn't.
Let me grab a nicer knife. Ooh, this is gonna cut right through it.
Mills said, Mills said, Mills sale, Mills said, Mills.
As I suspected, we have an absolutely roasted subwoofer, unfortunately. And if we look at the amplifier, we've got a blown 10 ohm resistor next to the subwoofer connector. Thankfully, and I'm kind of surprised in testing, everything seemed to actually still be working.
Stefan said, lick it.
So
Mills said, if a HomePod pod homes a pod homing pods, does the HomePod pod the home about hot heat the pod?
listen. Let me grab my... Let me grab my iPhone here and bring it over so y'all can... Where can we put our iPhone? We'll put our iPhone right here, so you guys can see.
Mills said, I'm having a stroke.
There. That will work. Okay, we need another subwoofer.
Stefan said, home pod pod home home pod pod home pod pod home. Mills said, yo, you got any games on your phone?
Okay, hold on. We need to grab another subwoofer here. I don't believe I have another one just hanging around. Actually, aren't these? These are perfectly good. Heck yeah. You get to stay together for another day. Actually, no, that one's probably getting taken apart for getting colored for Mike's stuff later. Alright, we've got a good woofer here. A good woofer. Nice waft off. Alright.
Mills said, tenor.com. Stefan said, hey Siri, play Nave gonna give you up everywhere.
Alright, let's do some corrective action here. Let's fix what fried that woofer and that resistor. We're going to replace our filters here. Ajuj? Is that how you pronounce that? Well, in any case, welcome, welcome. Did you replace...
Milson, where's the cat?
Did you replace the capacitor? Or did you...
Milson, show cat.
No. Did you replace the cap, or did you only pull it off? And I'm also wondering
Stephen said Ratman. Milson, I want to see your bleed.
I'm wondering if you might have messed up something else with the heat. No, we are probably going to be finding a new home for Mr. Ratman. He has attacked the wife a few times. He continues to pee all over the place and just act all aggressive and reclusive, and he's been here for gosh darn like 6 months now, I think. 4 to 6 months. And it's kind of hard to shake off feelings that you get once a cat's attacked you a particular way. Ooh, I've never had a cat attack me like that before. It's so... Man, I've never had a cat like that. But Ratman's just hanging out by himself in another room right now. He doesn't like to come out. He just likes to be by himself and hiss at us and piss everywhere. So he's going to find a new home. He will make a great outdoor cat for someone. Catching mice. Living the cat dream.
Stefan said 5. Stefan said FPI 5 and Yimli Yudan.
Whoa. Alright. We've got a 26K data diode, so it doesn't need a new one of those. But I do see that very blown up 10 ohm resistor here. Let's get that replaced.
Mill said what 10 ohm resistor? Stefan said just a dad on a mission to fix the world's home pods, and sometimes other stuff. Almost daily repair live streams and the occasional upload.
Live streams? Why did it say live streams? That's a pretty easy... Is that not a word? Is live streams not a word?
Stefan said track44.monixfix.com homepodrepair.com.
Alright, no spamming though. You gotta stop the spam.
Stefan said okay.
Oh, and that's another reason I'm taking this cat somewhere else. I actually cannot... I really cannot live with him taking the stinkiest poops. Like, dude's got... I've upgraded him. He's got 4 full litter boxes now, and he still manages to fill all of them up. Every single day. If I'm not scooping all 4 of them twice a day, it gets overwhelming. Not to mention the overwhelming smell. Like, it's insane this one single cat eats and poops more than our 2 cats. Or our other 2 cats ever did combined. Unbeatable.
Speaker dude said suck me toes. I am messing with TTS.
Hey!
Bill said get yourself an automatic litter box, homeboy.
I don't think there's an automatic litter box big enough for this guy. I don't think you understand how big this cat is.
Speaker dude said Yumi toes.
Yumi. I couldn't even use a regular litter box for him. What we had to do was go and...
Mill said give me those yummy toes.
We had to buy storage containers. Those big storage
Stefan
bins.
said are you the HomePod daddy? Speaker dude said hell nah.
Had to
Mill
get...
said I'm looking to provide that sucky wucky.
Okay, I guess
Speaker dude said okay.
I just won't talk. I'll let you guys talk. Nick! Yes, Nick, welcome, welcome. This is yours. We cracked it open, we found the issue, we got it all fixed up, and we're getting it back together now.
Speaker dude said toes. Speaker dude said I need some. Speaker dude said give me some.
The reset LED even worked for you on your Mini. Yeah, that almost sounds like just a software bug then. Doesn't
Mill
sound
said
like...
I pissed in the air fryer again. Haha whoops.
Ooh, stinky. Yeah, sorry.
Stefan said can a HomePod get toes if a HomePod gets a toe transplant?
I guess I'm not talking today.
Speaker dude said okay I drank the pee womp womp. Stefan said pissy pod. Mill said what is love? Mill said baby don't hurt me. Mill said don't hurt me. Speaker dude said I noticed that Nick is bald. Mill said no more.
You just now noticed I'm bald? Oh, you're new. Never mind.
Stefan said hijack the stream.
I'm getting a good, not stinky subwoofer back in there.
Mills said, Nick, give us your best story from your past. We promise not to interrupt.
No. You get nothing more than a sentence or two at a time today. Story times are for Saturdays. How about that, Niall? Oh, no. Story time.
Stefan said I need an espresso.
Yeah, you outed yourself. I saw that.
Stefan said start talking or I'll take you pods. Speaker dude said, oh I got hijacked.
Well, see... There you go. Didn't take long for you to kill your own fun, huh? What did I say at the beginning of the stream? Stuff like that's a permanent ban, no tolerance, no exception. Not sorry.
Stefan said don't you dare time out me again, I'm still salty about yesterday.
Oh, we put Stefan in YouTube chat timeout yesterday for 10 minutes. Oh, the travesty.
Mills said should I time him out for funsies?
Nah, we tortured him enough with it yesterday.
Stefan said don't you dare.
I want the trauma to process first before we make him re-experience it.
Mills said maybe you deserve it.
Give it time. Let him
Bill
get,
said, ever think about that?
yeah, exact. Let him get to the point where he thinks he questions that he might have actually deserved it. And then we'll hit him with it again. Simons, welcome back. Yes, I remember you. Silly reason, but I remember your name from the JBL in it. Oh, we were just joking about timing out Stefan there. Alright, only testing through time will tell that this one is truly fixed, but I do believe, based on what we saw in there, some pretty obvious damage and pretty familiar obvious damage. That is fixed.
Stefan said, I'll spam your I'm Sage Nick, don't you dare do that to me again. I'm joking, I won't spam.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a lot easier to block you on iMessage.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. For more info, check the home app associated with this HomePod.
Hey!
I'm having trouble.
Alright. That is sounding better. Let's move on to Danny here. And then we've got some more. Danny with no power. And then we've got Scott. So let's let Scott know they're up next.
Mill said, VVVVVVVVVV, see me believe trees need the bees.
What?
Stefan said, I have a few numbers all in iPhone, so I have I'm Sage.
Alright. Danny, no power. Yeah, but do you really want to get blocked? Do you really want to get every way to contact me blocked? Do you really want to never talk to me again? You want to be that way?
Mill said, Betty bought some butter, but, said she, this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter it will make my batter bitter. But a bit oh better butter will but make my batter better. Stefan said no.
You know, I kind of like the existing Discord TTS because it doesn't let you guys
Stefan said don't block me.
spam too much. Oh, Big, what is up? Great to hear you got it back and you've found a different spot for that that cookbook. I'm still surprised. Like I still pretty wild. They sent their HomePod in a few weeks ago. We found it had some physical damage.
Mill said emoji dishy.
Had some physical damage from a book dropping on it and caving the display in.
Stefan said HomePod neglect. Mill said someone dropped a book on my head and caved in. Mill said, who hasn't been there? Mill said, happens to the best of us. Mill said, preach amen. Mill said, Lord Jesus bless this HomePod. Stefan said, unlock your phone, go to the app wallet, click on Apple Card, then I in the corner and card number and show us.
Okay. I'll just change the card number.
Stefan said, EDUC tonal purposes. Mill said number 5439 3006 7400 1981. Mill said expiration 04/29. Mill said CVV 221.
Who's gonna use it? Who's gonna try it?
Mill said zip code 77513.
Hold on. Wait a second. That's not your zip code, Mills. Alright, just a little bit of maintenance here. Nothing special. Just preventing some death farts these filters love to go bad and cause issues like what happened on Nick's HomePod that we just fixed up a few minutes ago. Happens often enough that it's warranted for us to replace them whenever we've got the amp here in front of us.
Mill said her mom is a death fart.
Oh.
Mill said that was mean. I apologize.
Thank you. Apology accepted. Alright, now to the main event. We've got a 48K data diode there, of course.
Mill said play all of your soundboard thingies.
Play all of my... Oh, I only have one soundboard thingy. You're talking about the death fart? Yeah, I've only got the death fart sound.
Stefan said, can I eat a HomePod piece by piece while it is plugged in? Mill said, let out the deathliest fart. You won't. Mill said, my cardboard HomePod keeps telling me to burn down a church. Is that normal? Mill said it only happens at night. Stefan said you should listen to it.
What country code does it say it is? Because I'm pretty sure I sent you a US...
Stefan said it knows what is best for you. Mill said, to be fair, when I leave the room I hear the purple one telling it to knock it off. Stefan said, how are the femboy pods doing? Are they behaving?
It looks like there's a little more... one more piece I gotta put on there really quick. There's something that's a little loose on the board here. And I only just...
Mills said I unplugged them because they kept playing anime intros.
Where was that? It's right here.
Stefan said TTS Tuesday. Torture me with text-to-speech while I fix some stuff. Mills said Nick doesn't actually fix anything. Mills said he just moves stuff around. Stefan said go to the nearest Scientology and burn it down.
Okay. There, ooh, I wasn't zoomed in. This teeny tiny little guy. Oh, it's still not on there here. That guy seems to have come off. I must have bumped him with my screwdriver. There we go. Okay. I'm just finding things to put off the minis.
Stefan said is the Scientology thing actually a cult?
Is the Scientology thing actually a cult? Yeah, you bet. You freaking bet.
Stefan said Scientology.
I would say go check it out for yourself, but you'd get sucked right on into it and come out with no money. It'd ruin your it very well may ruin your life. We'd never hear from you again. What's crazy is when I was a kid, we walked by a bookstore, and I asked my mom, I was like, whoa, Mom, what's
Stefan said I've heard they make you sign an 8 billion year contract.
I was like, whoa, what's Scientology? That sounds cool.
Stefan said so you can't leave.
And my mom was like, do not get involved with Scientology. It's a cult. That was the first time my mom ever talked to me about cults. And then she took us to some church that talked about how like the year 2020 was gonna be like
Big Mike said where's Shelly?
the gates opening and kingdom come and all that. And they were doing some weird chants and stuff. She took me, she was like, here, let's go check out another cult. So that way you know what, you can recognize what a cult is. And you can avoid
Mills
them.
said smelly Shelly.
Smelly Shelly? Where's Shelly? Who's Shelly?
Mills said to everyone watching the stream, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for all the latest HomePod tips and tricks. New videos every Wednesday.
Wait. I didn't say that.
Stefan said okay, so someone just hacked my Apple ID and restarted my pass and removed me from it. Mills said custom HomePod giveaway at 2,980 subscribers. Mills said have you smashed the like button yet? Mills said I'm talking to you, Jason. Mills said Jason, if you don't like this video, I will come for you.
Yeah, listen to Mills. If you don't, like and subscribe and all that, support my channel, I will find out where you live. I will take your HomePod apart while you are asleep. I will replace your...
Stefan said I will smash the Indian guy that hacked my Apple ID.
Well, not that, but I will take your HomePod
Stefan
apart
said okay, that sounds bad.
and replace your DC filters with bad ones. And your alarm clock won't be the
Stefan
usual.
said I will not smash the Indian guy.
Your alarm clock will instead be a death farting HomePod. So you better...
Stefan said I will kill him. Mills said I will smash any guy who knows his way around an Apple ID.
You actually get hacked, Stefan? How did you manage that? How do people manage that? You set yourself up.
Stefan said or just death fart in his lungs. Mills said smash these nuts.
Are they pistachios or honey roasted?
Mills said every day we stray further from God. Stefan said "K how I just got a notification from Apple that my Apple ID pass was reset. Mills said so hey how about them American politics, am I right?
Ugh.
Mills said boy howdy we sure do need less Americans out there, he'll say that much. Stefan said I got it back. Reset the pass and enabled 2FA.
Almost got it. Whew. Alright. Let's get this together. And from here on it should be easy work.
Mill said, do you think they have black HomePods segregated from the whites in the warehouse?
I don't see why not. You wouldn't want them all mixed up because you don't want to grab the wrong one.
Stefan said probably. Mill said wow, and I thought Apple was woke.
Oh, they are. That's the new woke. You didn't know? Woke is sleep and sleep is woke. I don't know what's woke anymore.
Mill said now that I know they practice segregation, I will be giving them all of my money. Stefan said Apple is a cult.
At least it's a, if you work for them, at least they pay you for it.
Stefan said they suck you in and you can't leave. Stefan said just like Scientology.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Very good, very nice.
I'm having trouble connecting.
All right. Here we are with Scott's amplifier board. Let's get their name up on the screen and see what the deal is. Scott here.
Stefan said I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
It looks like a standard no power repair. What do we got here? Just to do a quick look over, make sure they didn't break anything getting it apart. Looking good though. And there we have a 46K data diode. That is probably what's failed and
Stefan said at what time will you go live again?
caused no power. I'm not sure. I gotta eat something. I gotta eat. Gotta take care of some other stuff, and then it'll be late. It'll be a few hours. Let's see if our diode is indeed dead.
500. Farting. HomePod said just ripped off 5 customers. Will be keeping their HomePods.
Oh. Yep.
Stefan said what the fuck, how can you do that, Mike?
We've got a definitely dead diode on there, so let's get this fixed up and maintained.
Stefan said oops.
I hate doing the filters, so we're gonna do those first. These love to go bad and cause death farts. Oh, I'm gonna need another one of these if I'm gonna be
said I love you, HomePod Dad.
if I'm gonna be listening to this for any longer.
Stefan said Nick is the HomePod Daddy.
Oh, Tim, what is up? Welcome back.
Stefan said, Nick, you can't drink beer. Remember you got arrested for drinking last month.
No. I've never been arrested. I got close once when I was a kid. But that's for Storytime Saturday.
Mill said, what do you mean broken diode? What filters are you talking about? It's time to wake up, Dominic. Your family misses you.
No, don't do that to me. I'll stay asleep, thanks. Excuse me. Alright. Enough dilly-dallying, let's actually fix the problem here. Get that dead diode out of here.
Stefan said, Samana mina ee waka waka ee. Stefan said, give me $1.
I tried sending you $1 on Apple Cash. Like, I legitimately tried.
Stefan said they didn't bring us here to change the past.
Alright, while that finishes cooling down, let's shoot Jeff a message and let him know. Alright, Jeff has been messaged. Let's get this powered up. Where did... Where did my test board go? Oh, I've got something that'll work.
As a white suburban mom once said, live, laugh, love.
And where's my ribbon cable for testing? Oh.
Stefan said I can't use Apple Cash because Green Dot Bank restricted it. Like, how will I get my Apple One now? Stefan said I hope they burn in hell.
Just file a complaint with the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau.
Stefan said meow. Mill said meow.
We've got power.
Stefan said meow.
Meow.
Mill said meow. Stefan said meow. Mill said meow. Stefan said meow. Mill said meow.
Alright, it's working.
Stefan said meow.
It's alive.
Mill said meow. Stefan said meow. Mill said meow. Stefan said meow. Mill said meow. Stefan said meow.
Listen.
Mill said meow.
Listen.
Stefan said meow.
Listen.
Mill said meow.
Hey.
Stefan said meow. Mill said meow.
Hey.
Stefan said meow.
Thank you. Alright. Scott's fixed. Let's move on here to Jeff. Unfortunately, Jeff's ultrafine board is back to us. With a little bit of a surprise, they sent us a very nice water bottle here. And yeah, I should be drinking
Stefan
more water.
said bro about to crash out.
I need to drink more water, so that is perfect. Why is this board back? Let's get their name up on the screen and we'll go over it. So,
Stefan said got me a demo iPhone 7.
if we look real close,
Mill said don't use that bottle, it's been laced with fentanyl.
we've got quite a bit of damage in that connector there. So, I mean, gosh, oh, nope. I was going to say we could bend all the pins back, but the third one over is just completely broken. So we do need
Stefan
to...
said snap the board in half.
We do need to replace that connector entirely. Why is that all jacked up? I didn't send it to them like that. Did they bend the brand new port? I hate these LG main boards. Oh, these things.
Stefan said finish the cap cube after this.
These things are just fundamentally flawed. You'd really rather me work on the cap cube than fix minis? No, you're silly. You're silly. I know what you want. I know what you want more than you do. Gosh. All right. Let's get the let's get the where was that? That was over here. Let's get this replaced first, and then we'll deal with that USB-C port again. This is going to be pretty
Stefan
easy
said
at least.
yes, Cap Cube better.
Really, Death Cap Cube better. You are absolutely crazy. Oh, the Cap Cube. Yeah, you're talking about this guy. We started soldering together as many old capacitors as we could. And we're getting there. We're getting there. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it before it finishes my lungs, but okay.
Stefan said and music.
Listen, if we get through the queue, then we can play some music on unscheduled days. So I'm gonna put some low melt on
Bill
here.
said that is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my life.
Just get some low melt on here to get the old
Bill said so
connector
does
out.
it still work?
Does the capacitor cube
Stefan
still
said
work?
it does.
It does. We measured a capacitance across it, and it's not shorted. So I don't care about melting this connector. It's obviously already done for, so we can get pretty brutal with this, getting the old one off. I just want to get enough low melt on all of it so that we can zap it with the heat gun and pop this right off. Make room for a replacement connector. And thankfully, aside from these, I'm a little
Stefan
worried
said
about those.
so what would happen if you soldered it to a pod?
What would happen if I mean, it wouldn't be any different than soldering any other 70-ish micro.
Stefan said would it still fart?
Would it still fart? I don't know. It would. It probably wouldn't, but it would have adverse characteristics to the audio signal. Like it would sound a little filtered a little differently. Like it'd have a slightly different kind of low pass, is my assumption. I'm not positive. It would and should in theory work if we could somehow get, we'd have to get all four. We'd have to make basically 4 of them and hook them up. All right, let's get this off of here.
Stefan said when you finish it you should try soldering it to an amp to see what would happen.
No, I'm not going to solder it to an amp. You know how hard a good amp is to come by these days? Okay. Let's clean that all up.
Stefan said big dick energy right here.
Okay. And now, I've got a parts board here, thankfully. With
Mill said meow.
No, don't do this.
Stefan said meow.
No.
Mill said meow. Stefan said meow.
Oh, jeez.
Mill said meow.
Oh, jeez.
Stefan said meow.
Oh, jeez. Similar process here. We're just going to be a little more careful so we don't make this connector all nasty.
Mill said meow. Stefan said meow. Mill said look at them veins.
Okay. Can I just like...
Stefan said wait, you are bald?
Hello? Nick is bald? I recognize that name typing in the chat. That's a Reddit fella, isn't it? I do believe
Stefan said no.
we will need to take this off. And crank this up. Give me my
Impressive
connector.
Tutor 8725 said to her mom.
The touchlight may relate to that cat. Oh, interesting. Why must you resist? It's a good thing this is a parts board. I can kind of do whatever I want to it.
Stefan said meow.
Oh! It's because of the magnets right here. The magnets keep turning off my hot air station. Oh! I was wondering why this was getting hot. What the hell? I've been wasting my time.
Stefan said stop resisting.
Okay. You know, with the fat magnet not sitting there turning my heat gun off, that comes off a lot easier.
Stefan said fat. Stefan said I have to wait until like 4 a.m. to take those goddamn photos.
Well, at least, you have a few reasons to stay up today, at least.
Mill said what kind of photos we talking? Mill said I take photos at 4 a.m. too. Stefan said astrophotography. Mill said oh my answer was much worse.
Okay, new connector on there. I believe that's part of the backlight.
Stefan said what was the answer face with raised eyebrow.
Let's go ahead and hit those one more time.
Stefan said I need to pee.
Did you see that? Oh, let's go.
Stefan said Mike can I get the air fryer?
Okay. Oh yeah, no, this for those and shuffle hands that aren't sure what we're working on here, this is the main board out of an LG 5K monitor. It's called the Ultra Fine.
Stefan said TSVMO.
It's the same monitor that we're using right here, and it's a pretty nice monitor, except it has an absolutely awful design where the only video input is one of the 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports, of which they are all directly soldered perpendicular to the main board. And then it's mounted on the back of the monitor, so you're inclined to plug a cable into it and then push the monitor up against a wall, and that's going to bend the connector. Not to mention, just even if you're not pushing it up against the wall, the connector hanging off the back and sagging on it. It's a horrible design. They should have at the least put these ports on a daughter board that users could unplug and replace in 10 seconds if the only video input on the however expensive of a monitor this was breaks. Unfortunately, even if we just replace the USB-C port here, as you can see, literally as soon as we sent it back to them, they didn't even have time to use it before the port bent itself again. And it's not bending on, like, it's not our fault. You can see that the port is firmly mounted to the board at the base. Nothing's ripping off as far as the outer plastic part. That's all flush to the board. It's the actual this part up here that gets bent, and then it bends the connector inside.
Stefan said, I will bend my phone.
And rips the pads off of the board. So unfortunately, they didn't even get to. This is the second time we've had this board here, and they haven't even gotten to use it yet because they accidentally goofed up this connector, putting everything together, and then oh gosh, I don't even know if this still works. We might have to replace that again too.
Stefan said, can Apple just make the Pro Mini iPhone?
I mean, you can see it's not moving. I don't like that. I hate these things. It's gotten to the point where what I need to do is design some sort of flexible PCB that you can just solder directly to the pads on the board, and then that runs out to some female USB-C connector that's flopping around out of the back of your monitor, so that way there's zero stress on this port. It's just a flexible connector that runs out of your monitor and you can plug another cable into. And let me go ahead and demonstrate how you guys can get the TTS working in the Discord channel there. So if you join my Discord server, you do /TTS, and if you hit space, you should see a message box here like this, and you should be able to send a message. You do not want to do this. This won't work. You have to put your message in here. So, have fun. Okay, as for this one, let me grab my test monitor here, and we will see if this sucker is working again. Now, the connector that they broke off was quite an important...
Impressive Tutor 8725 said crazy TTS. Stefan said meow.
Quite an important connector here, if I'm not mistaken. let's see. So those go here, that goes here. Yes, so the connector that they broke off of the board the second time.
011011010101101101100110011 said 01101101011001110110011.
Alright, I guess we're not going to do anything fun today. We're
Stefan
just...
said what the fuck.
Let me talk! The connector they broke off of the board here plugs directly into the LCD, and I believe it's the power for the backlight. If it's not, so it's needed. In any case, without this plugged in, it won't work. So let's get that plugged in. Let's get some other stuff over here. We need a power cord. And that one's plugged into the printer port. Let's get these and these. And power.
Jorge Posada, Tim, said LG trying to emulate Apple. Step 1. Design all products for form, not function. Usability be damned. Impressive Tutor 8725 said Reddit fella is same agage. Watching from Qatar.
Alright, so as far as a test monitor, I mean, I unfortunately don't have the desk space to show you guys, and the LCD is cracked on this, so there's nothing to see. It's a broken monitor, but you can see here. I'll turn the power off, and you can see the backlight turn off when I bring power back, and I press the diagnostic button. Our backlight comes back on. So the monitor is turning on. This is fixed as far as that's concerned. We need to check and see if that port still works. I'm not looking forward to this. Unfortunately, my MacBook's USB-C ports are also broken now. If I wiggle them, whatever's plugged into them will misbehave. So I can't put this through a full beans torture, but we can see.
Stefan said, is this the text-to-speech channel?
No, I'm not getting any. It's only charging. It's not showing any data connection to my MacBook. And the backlight's not turning on. Let's give it another go. Yeah, it's still only charging. So Oh, it's on. It's connected. It's working. The backlight's on. Was I being impatient? We've got a display We've got our ultrafine connected. We've got backlight on. But watch this.
Stefan said ADP just call it a no fix.
All I have to do is wiggle my MacBook's port here. Not even the monitor's port. But if I hold it in there, see. Dang it. Alright, well,
Stefan said OOP it works.
I can probably, let's see. If I hold my MacBook as still as I can wiggle this and see if it still works. At least see if the port's stable on here for them. No, it shuts right off. This might be the last ultrafine board I fix. I might just not.
Impressive Tutor 8725 said successful. Congrats. Let's pop another HomePod.
Yeah, no, that's not great. I don't like this.
Stefan said fix Mike's Mini.
No, we need to finish this and then we can see what's up. Let me just reflow this port back on here real quick and fast, and then we'll see if we can't fix a couple minis here. AirPods are the
Stefan
only.
said just tell the guy the board died, that's it.
I'm not telling him the board just 2x DOA old. I didn't write that on there. I don't remember that being on there. Is this even the same board? Yeah, it's got to be the same board. I remember the serial number sticker on this being torn. No, there's no reason. I don't think they're doing any kind of funny stuff here. There's no reason to believe that.
Impressive Tutor 8725 said pour bucket of flux and reflow.
But that's what we're going to do here. We're going to go ahead and reflow that connector on there. No, I have no reason to believe that they're trying to pull a fast one on us here. I mean, dude, look at this. They sent us a free Yeti water bottle. Would someone trying to pull a fast one on us send us a nice water bottle like that? No. No. Nope. And this is definitely the board that we worked on before, because that's the same serial number, albeit with the same, it's ripped in half, but the one we worked on was ripped the exact same way. Yeah, you don't want to tell the guy the board died, that's it. No, I'm not doing that. That's rude. That's mean. That's bad. Alright, I'm just covering up some stuff that I don't want to be affected by the heat. Because what we have to do for these, obviously we can't point the heat gun directly at it, we have to heat it up from underneath the board, and that is where it is underneath the board, right next to our plastic fan connector. So we just gotta be careful with that. But with that, let's get this connector reflowed on here. Okay. Connector is straightened back out again. What's a good smartwatch that isn't a pile of garbage? You've been using a Fitbit Versa since 21. You got a Galaxy Watch 4 Classic.
Marvin said, "What's up, biatches?"
Literally anytime I go to talk.
Stefan said, "Just checked and I need to be up until 5:30 a.m. so basically the whole night. It's 12:29 a.m. now."
I mean, man, to tell you my smartwatch history, I started with the original Pebble. I backed the original Pebble on Kickstarter, and then I got a Pebble Steel, and then I got a Pebble Round, and then I got a... where is it? Moto 360.
Stefan said, "Reasonable crash out."
A Gen 1 Moto 360. And then I got my all-time favorite, period, hands down. This is the best smartwatch ever.
Marvin said, "Let him speak." Jesus.
The Huawei smartwatch. I don't even remember what it was called. I think it's just the Huawei smartwatch. The first gen. It's got a full full round OLED screen. No bezel. What you see with the glass, all the glass surface is all display. It's sapphire crystal too. Like level 9 plus sapphire crystal. The real deal. I wore this watch for 2 or 3 years. I wore this watch for 2 or 3 years every single day. I wore it through the military. I wore it through multiple engine swaps. I wore it through multiple jobs. And
Jorge Posada, Tim, said, did you see the new open source Pebble watch launch today?
And I have never had a screen protector on this. Ever. And it is still.
Marvin said, tie me up like I'm surprised. Let's role play. I wear a disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage.
There is 0 scratches on the screen. I promise you there is not a single scratch on the screen. If you see anything, it's a piece of dust. The screen is flawless. And oh man, I wish they had sapphire on more stuff, but this is the only smartwatch that I'm aware of that still has pure sapphire. I love this watch so much. And then after this watch, I got an Apple Watch Series 5 because that was when they introduced the ECG, the heart rate monitoring. And then
Marvin said there's some Steffens in the house. Some Steffens in the house.
Then I temporarily side graded to a Samsung Galaxy Classic, Samsung Gear S3 Classic. The reason why I picked this one in particular was because it was the last generation and the most modern Samsung smartwatch / Android smartwatch that still has Samsung Pay based on the MST technology. So it didn't use NFC. The fancy thing with Samsung Pay for the longest time was that it supported tap to pay on any terminal that allowed you to swipe the card.
I use a Series 5 and it is great, just the battery is shit. My battery health is at 63%.
I mean, if you just want to add, look, the TTS, the TTS is for fun. It's for fun. If we want to chat or whatever, if we want to have multiple side conversations, it's probably more distracting and less helpful to have that through the TTS chat. The TTS chat's there for, having fun, making memes. I guess you're accomplishing the torture. You're torturing me, that's for sure. But where was I? See, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Whatever. Let's move on. We've got this fixed up. I'm gonna test it with my ultrafine here after the stream because I just want to make sure that it actually has a proper video signal output. And I'm also
Stefan said love torturing you.
I'm also using the only Thunderbolt 3.
Stefan said HomePod Daddy.
I'm using the only Thunderbolt 3 cable that I have around here that doesn't cut out when you wiggle it. Yet another thing that I've noticed with these ultrafine monitors is you can have a perfect port and the perfect cable, and if you sit there and wiggle it, it'll still cut out. I hate these things. I hate them. They're great monitors. But they suck so bad at the same time. Yeah, this needs a little cleaning up too. Let's move on. let's keep things interesting again. Do we want to work on minis? Do we want to try to fix a mini here? Or do we want to work on the capacitor cube? I wouldn't mind working on the minis. I would kinda like to fix a mini.
Stefan said mini.
Mini!
Marvin said play with my mini.
Let me grab a snack. TTS to your heart's desire. Don't be rude while I'm gone.
Marvin said people who say TTS suck. Stefan said meow. Stefan said meow. Stefan said meow. Stefan said meow.
Alright. What do we got? Y'all better have been well behaved.
Stefan said SHH the HomePod daddy is back.
Y'all better been good while I was gone. I got some jalapeno chips. I got a cheese amiibo, and I got some chopsticks, so I don't so I don't poison myself while I eat. Why is the YouTube app auto-changing quality? Yeah, you gotta go in and
Stefan said
specifically.
I think you sold try the flux dip for your chips, it is great.
Yeah, I think you gotta pick the actual quality that you want it to stay at. Okay.
Chips.
No, these are mine. I'm gonna crunch one more in silence, and then we're gonna try this. Okay. I lied. I crunched on 2 more chips. They're very good. So, this one I believe to be Will's. Oh, let me make sure my wife hasn't been texting me this whole time. Okay. We're good. We're looking good. I haven't been notified of an ETA yet, so we've got some time here.
Stefan said liar.
Now, we've got quite the mess here that we've created for ourselves. Let's see. We moved these out of the way so that we could replace our capacitors. And we got that replaced. But we need to put some of these back. It looks like we bumped some of these little guys right here out of the way. And I don't know why, but all of this over here decided to go haywire, so we got to fix all of that over there as well. What's going on with this one here?
Mills said give me my HomePod mini back, HomePod daddy.
This one I feel much worse. Oh yeah, no, this one's not gonna be. This one we're not gonna fix at all. This one's good for parts because I bumped this chip here, and it's riding on a sea of solder balls. And you can see there, it's no longer lined up whatsoever. So, this board is good for, this whole board here is good for parts practically, unless we can get our hands on a reball stencil for this chip. Ha! Good luck. What about this one? That's the same one.
Stefan said I'm back, bitches.
Now this one. I think this one's Mike's.
Marvin said leave again, Stefan.
I think this one is Mike's.
Stefan said okay, bot.
Oh, that's...
Marvin said bot.
Oh, what are we doing here? Okay, I kind of changed my mind. Can we do the capacitor cube?
Marvin said you suck, HomePod daddy.
Listen, when it comes to the big sized HomePods, I am king and you'll have to take that crown from me. When it comes to the minis, I won't put up a fight. You can have it.
500. Farting. HomePod said it smells like poop in here.
You wanna be the king of HomePod minis? You can take that crown. I'll give it to you on a silver platter. Take it. Ow! And there I go, messing more up.
Stefan said I like them big. Stefan said HomePods.
What the heck is even going on in there? Oh, there's another cap in there. How did those get there? Oh, this is a travesty for sure. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what is going on. We're goofing around now. I mean, if we get any of these working, I'll be happy. I'll be ecstatic. There's no chance. There's no chance. Every time I touch this, I screw so much more up. How do people fix this? How do people actually do this? This is insane. Like, I know I make the biggies look easy, but that stuff's huge. That stuff is huge. This right here. Oh!
Stefan said just fix it, it ain't that hard.
I'm trying.
Impressive Tutor 8725 said that's the cap I knock.
I tell you what. I don't know. I give up on that one. Let's try this one.
Stefan said send it my way, I will fix it.
Hey, you know, if you want to pay for shipping, and you can
Stefan
fix
said
that,
maybe slip a big HomePod.
maybe you slow. It doesn't help that I'm using a $100 4K USB camera as a microscope. I mean, it is actually at the point where I'm looking at the monitor here and not the board with my naked eyes. This stuff is way too small for. Where did that even go? That went up here? What?
Stefan said just use your eyes to.
Try one of these yourself and tell me just use my eyes. I can't even. Haha, this is insane. Oh, I didn't even see all of the ones over here that we messed up. Oh, that isn't. No, there's no fixing this. Ah! 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 No! Oh! Oh! This must be how people feel working on those other HomePods and then before they send them into me.
Stefan said skill issue.
I can't. I won't disagree. Like, that's 100%, well, like 90% what's going on here. You know what?
Stefan said, I believe in you.
No, there's no believing at this point. There's no redemption from this.
Stefan said, just fix it.
There's no fixing this.
Stefan said, you are the HomePod daddy, aren't you? Impressive Tutor 8725 said, that's gone. Pop another mini.
At this point, these are learning experiences. And at this point, what we need to do is try to get good at... At this point, it seems pretty common that a HomePod mini with no power, where it's not restorable by just plugging it in, it's a hardware no power issue. It's usually one of these tiny caps right next to the main CPU. So if we can practice here and get good at picking off just the cap, then I'll feel better about trying to fix another one. But the last thing I want to do
Stefan
is...
said, at this point, snap the board in half. Marvin said they sell used minis for $40. The time is wasted here for that price.
Marvin is spot on, and that is exactly why I generally don't offer repair services for the minis. Here and there, I'll take them on, and if I can't fix it, high likeliness, but I'm happy to make an offer.
Stefan said, is $160 good for 2 minis?
It's hard to say.
Stefan said, new ones.
That's hard to, $80 for each of them. I mean, what colors? What colors are they? I presume the boring ones. But anyways, let's practice for a few minutes here and see if we can't pull a few of these other tiny caps off without bumping anything that we don't want to. And I do have a few more minis that I haven't touched yet with no power, so we have chances to get good at this and actually fix one. But
Stefan said, remove all of the components from the board and snort them.
Wow. Alright.
Stefan said, any color I chose.
Any color? Like, you could get a blue or yellow one?
Stefan said, choose. Marvin said they are €109 in Germany.
The thing is that's basically...
Impressive Tutor 8725 said you can't touch the cap without removing nearby bigger cap. The space is really tight. I remove big cap. Then knock off the dodgy small cap with a needle.
You remove big cap, then knock off small cap. Yeah, that's what we tried the first time. We goofed it. That's what we tried the first few times. I mean, I think that's the way. But alright, let's try a different one, I guess. Let's try this one down here.
Stefan said you ain't fixing that many, just give us the share play code and finish the cap code.
No, we're not fixing this. At this point, what I'm trying to do is practice for another one. Oh, I got one. Look at that. I didn't have to remove anything else. I got that one off without a problem. Okay. I mean, if you have fine enough tweezers you should be able to get them off without moving or touching anything else. Let's try one of these over here. See, these, I think...
Impressive Tutor 8725 said even the smallest brand new tweezer is not helping to hold that cap.
Let's try to get this one.
Stefan said
There we go.
Practice another time.
Alright, I got that one off. Let's see if we can do another one. Alright, I got that one off. We did bump that cap right next to it just a tiny bit, but nothing concerning. I think it's entirely possible to pull those little caps off without even having to remove anything else and without bumping anything in the way.
Impressive Tutor 8725 said you are a true HomePod master. I bow in front of you.
It's purely a skill issue. But yeah, see there, if I talk while I do this, then that's when I mess things up. Let's try one more in silence. Yeah, I still think it'd be better. The risk is there. If you don't move other things out of the way to give yourself the best clear shot, you're gonna risk missing it and bumping. Yeah, see, you're gonna risk bumping that CPU and giving yourself a bad time. But okay, it's possible, but I wouldn't recommend anybody try that, and I'm certainly not going to do it that way on the next one. These are big and easy enough to move out of the way. These big ones right next to them. And let's go ahead and do a little relativity here, so you guys understand what we're actually working with. I have a quarter here. That's what we're dealing with.
Stefan said all hail the cap cube.
So, the best route, I mean, any side you look at it, they're all going to be surrounded by stuff. They're all pretty tightly packed in there. It's going to be the best idea to pop the stuff off nearby before you attempt the actual cap itself. Man, and that's rough, because you can't, there's absolutely no way that you're gonna get enough heat into those little caps right here without the same amount of heat going right into the CPU and making that one wiggle around. Okay, I think we've goofed around enough with that. We still have one more that is redeemable. It is redeemable. all this one would need are these 3 put back, this one put back.
Impressive Tutor 8725 said, what if put a heat shield above the IC and use tape to hold it? Possibly you can put thermal pad above heat shield.
You don't want to do that. You absolutely do not want to do that for a few reasons. This stuff is just way too close together. The heat's gonna radiate through the board and through your thermal barriers, and it's going to melt the BGA for this chip. And now you're saying you want to put a thermal pad and tape it down and shield it and all that. Now you're talking about putting pressure on it. You're talking about putting a force on it. So those solder balls are going to melt, and you're influencing the chip. You're basically you're asking for the chip to squish that BGA as soon as it melts and completely wreck that. So you don't want to do that. Slightly different story for, I believe this is the NAND over here. I'm not sure what this is, but this is glued to the board, if I'm not mistaken. They don't use infill on this, or they do use infill on it. No, actually, it feels like they do glue that to the board. So, this chip, since it's got silicone infill around it, it's basically mechanically glued to the board. So, it would take more for that to get messed up by the same stuff, but you'd still risk that happening. Okay, I think we've smashed our heads enough around these ones for now.
Stefan said, finish the cap cube.
Cap cube, okay, cap cube. Alright. Y'all are crazy for the cap cube. We're not finishing the cap cube today, but we'll contribute to it. Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that. The Bose speakers. What I always do if I'm considering buying something at like
Stefan said, made me some good ass cinnamon rolls.
If I ever see something at Goodwill or Value Village or whatever thrift store that I'm looking at and I'm considering buying something and I think I've got a good find, I mean, my default is to go online and search.
Stefan said, music with share play, please.
Is to go online and search for the thing that I'm about to buy and see if I'm even getting a good price, if it's reasonable, if it's rare or not. I mean, as cool as it is, if there's a million of them on eBay for $5 or $20 or less, I'm probably not going to get it. But the moment that I pick something up and it's got a, even if it's got a $30, $40 price tag on it, but there's only 2 or 3 examples on for sale on eBay for well over $100, that is a tempting thrift for sure, right there. Hey, oh yeah, you guys wanna share play here? You guys wanna play some music? I've got 6% left on my battery. Let me grab What can I do to rectify this? Let me grab a cable.
Stefan said, sorry for interrupting you all the time. There is 20s delay. I don't know when are you talking.
Okay. Ooh. I got dropping everything everywhere all the time. We still have 10 people watching? Seriously? That's kind of crazy.
Impressive Tutor 8725 said /TTS when you have time, can you measure the value of small cap? Let me try to get new and install the cap. I don't have another mini measure. I want to see if my minis.
Oh, yes. We will certainly do that. Okay, let me get some music going here and we will pull one of those. Where did it go? There it is. I've already got one pulled. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to measure this. This is going to be tricky. It's way too small. It's way too small.
Impressive Tutor 8725 said when you have time, can you measure the value of small cap? Let me try to get new and install the cap. I don't have another mini measure. I want to see if my mini's light.
Oh, I didn't even see, I'm sorry for not noticing you sooner in there, Scotty. Yeah, your amp was a very straightforward repair there. No problems, no complications. We got that all fixed up. Okay. You all want to share play. You want to play music. The TTS isn't enough for you. The music stream yesterday wasn't enough for you. Fine. Fine. Oh, let me get my Wi-Fi turned on, I suppose. Yeah.
Stefan said yes, give share play.
You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people.
Alright. No skipping. Don't skip my stuff.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say that's the bad guy.
There you go. QR code is in the text-to-speech channel in my Discord server. Feel free to join in here. Oh, we got Stefan. Welcome. Let's see if we can measure this cap. I don't think we're gonna be able to measure this cap, dude. It's gonna be way too small. you reading it? Look at the multimeter on my screen, because I can't look at the probes and look at my multimeter at the same time. But that's what you see on the meter is going to be the best reading I can get. $328. I'm gonna say that's a 320-ish. You're gonna have to watch. I don't remember what scale that was at. Was that at nanofarads? Was that microfarads? The QR code for SharePlay is in the text-to-speech. Here, let me see if this helps. Alright, that is your chance. If you want another chance at the QR code, you have to join my Discord server. And go to the text-to-speech channel, and I've got a picture of the QR code in there. Obviously, your name's gonna be shown here, so, you don't want to, don't join and troll us with a bunch of garbage if you're gonna dox yourself, eh? But there you go. That's your chance. I'm gonna zoom in there one more time for you. If you can't grab it, you can always hop in my Discord server and grab it from there. As for this capacitor, impressive tutor. Let me look at the replay here and see what that said on my meter. Can't see it. Bullocks. We got another one right here. Oh, there it is. Impressive tutor. It appears some of them are capacitors and some of them are resistors. So, a bit of a complication there. But here's another one. If I'm not mistaken, let's measure this one and see if it measures the same. Let's see if it even measures a capacitance. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, so I'm gonna have to pull the exact one that they replaced, or that they pulled. Too low res. Just join my. You'll have to join my Discord.
Right in this little garage, make it cream, make me scream, out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this thing that get your moose and your dog for this wet ass pussy. Bought a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. Hey, my tuition just to test it on this wet ass pussy. Make it rain if you wanna see some wet ass pussy. From the top, make it drop. That's some wet ass pussy. Now get
Interesting choice, Stefan.
wet ass pussy. I'm talking wop, wop, wop. That's some wet ass pussy. Macaroni in a cup. That's some wet ass pussy.
Oh, look at that. That should help. Here you go. I'll give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see, do I have that one? Not on this one. 1, 2, 3 over.
Impressive Tutor 8725 said thanks for the effort. Highly appreciated. The HomePod Mini working great still now without any issues. I will keep monitoring and will update you. Current problem is only.
One, two. How many over was that? 1, 2, third one over from the left. I can get that. We can get that one. Sorry, I've allowed you folks into the share play. You should be good to go now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I got it! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, we got him! Alright, this is the exact component on Impressive Tutor's HomePod Mini. Let's see if I can measure it. It does look like a capacitor. Gosh, that's small. Oh man, that is so frickin' small. Why?
Impressive Tutor 8725 said great. You did it?
Yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can get a reading on this. Is it a capacitor or is it a resistor? kick you if you do that again. No, seriously. You gotta keep it like there. I don't think you understand how loud those speakers are in here. Like, they get really loud. Please don't turn it up anymore. And people want to hear me talk. I saw 350 nanofarads before I had some hearing damage there. Aw, man, we had it. I had it, and then y'all trolled me. Let's see, I got it again. 400 nanofarads? That's strange. It's falling. 380. Oh, I lost it. Let's try to get that again. Yeah, it's somewhere between 350 and 400 nanofarads is what I'm seeing. Apparently, it's got a capacitance reading, so I would presume it to be a capacitor. If it was a resistor, I wouldn't expect it to have a capacitance reading. Hey! Alright, let's cube up a capacitor.
Ona kaže mi da prati moj Instagram i da će uvek znati kada budem tu pita da ću prihvati ili zadnji put ona se bi htjela znati za minutu popodavljeni dijamanti govore mi you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. I cannot see myself without you. We call it things don't you know what we do. I go out of my way to please you. I go out of my way to see you. And I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. But I cannot see myself without you. We call it things don't you know what we do. I go out of my way to please you. I go out of the way to see you. I don't
I can't stand.
all a nigga knows get chasing up pussy, girl, talking about the digits. Big bank rolls in my pockets, all 50s. Touch a little check, then I show you how to triple it. Baby, it's who bad, only one true. I don't give a fuck who care, tats on my face. She don't give a fuck who's still looking too good. Get you fucked on sight. I'm trying to finish this, who I started with. I'm trying to spend it all, who I got it with. Hey, she my track queen, let it hit the band though. Hey, we be counting up, watch how far the fans go. Hey, let my baby, she jump out the Lambo. Hey, run the bands up smooth, how the wind go. Hey, jumping wood guts all out the window. Hey, married to the money, I ain't never let it go. Hey, baby, it's so rough from the band though. Hey, jumping wood guts all out the window. Hey, married to the money, I ain't never let it go. Baby, it's so rough from the fucking band though. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. I cannot see myself without you. We call it things don't you know what we do. I go out of my way to please you. I go out of my way to see you. And I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. But I cannot see myself without you. We call it things don't you know what we do. I go out of my way to please you. I go out of my way to see you. I ain't playing no games, I need you. I hope you know I need you. Yeah, baby, I get up on my knees, yeah, baby, do anything to please you. Yeah, baby, top down when we breeze through. Yeah, baby, you know the game is moving. We living like a movie. And all the bad stuff getting that day, you know we ready to do it. I need you, baby. I ain't afraid of many, girl, I need you, baby. Girl, tell me if you with me. Yeah, baby. All the pins I'm spitting. Big two up to the finish. When I come through, they screaming out. So big, I'm screaming like, you can, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. I cannot see myself without you. We call it things don't you know what we do. I go out of my way to please you. I go out of my way to see you. And I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. But I cannot see myself without you. We call it things don't you know what we do. I go out of my way to please you. I go out of the way to see you. I ain't playing no games, I need you. And I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. But I cannot see myself without you. We call it fans down, but you know we do. I go out of my way to please you. I I go out of the way to see you. I ain't playing no games, I need you.
Welcome. You got acid.
I will override the queue to keep things mixed up. I'll move things around so that way Stefan isn't the only one queuing stuff here. Not that he's got bad taste. Alright, I gotta turn up the next one, because it's kind of quiet. Oh, that's good. skip it. Fine.
They claim that I'm violent just cause I refuse to be silent. These hypocrites I haven't fixed cause I'm not buying it, defying it. Envious because I won't rebel against any oppressor and bitches known to self-defense. I show no mercy, they claim that I'm the lunatic. But when this shit gets thick, I'm going, you're going get. Don't look confused, the truth is so plain to see. Cause I'm the nigga that you said I'm all ashamed to be. And every Jeep and every car, brother, solve this. I'm never ignorant, getting those accomplished.
Another layer. Let's go. Let's go. You want to join my share play? Hell yeah. Feel free to cue whatever you want in the share playlist there, and I'll shuffle things around so that way you're not, you don't have to wait through Stefan's. Hey! No. We keep it there. Don't turn it up. One volume control is shared between everyone. So if you turn it up, it turns it up for everyone. I can keep my finger here actually. That way no one can mess with it. But then I can't do my capacitor cube.
Tried to get away quick, the car wouldn't start. We in deep shit, so we jumped out. Come on, let's take the cops for it. We drove a little ways, thinking that we got far. But I looked up, and all I saw was blue lights. If I die tonight, I'm dying in a gunfight. I grabbed the AK, my homie took the 12 gauge. Load them up quick, it's time for us to spray. We'll shoot them up with their own fucking weapons. And when we do spraying, then we step. This is a lesson to the rednecks and crooked cops. You fuck with real niggas, get your fucking ass dropped. So here we go. The police what the people want.
Euforija oko mojih storija. Ne znam da li je bolje kad ih prozivam i poziram. Ne bih da ih povredim, samo da se poigram. Zašto svaki odmah moje ime istetovira? U faci, barbi u srcu, ratnik maže, Karmin, pravim se luda. Adrenalin, kučka, Karli, kokain, velika muda. Kažu ne okusi kiće, sine Karli Boži biće. Bolje reci kako ukusa je sok od moje. Kažu ne okusi kiće, sine Karli Boži biće. Bolje reci kako ukusa je sok od moje pičke. Karli bitch, Karli kok, Karli bitch. Karli bitch, Karli kok, Karli bitch. Karli bitch, Karli šta, Karli bitch. Karli bitch, Karli šta, Karli bitch. Euforija, svaki put sam zgodnija. Nema jače ribe dok ne uspem da se kloniram. Kažu ne okusi kiće, sine Karli Boži biće. Bolje reci kako ukusa je sok od moje pičke. Moji sisi tu su kopanci, dok je moja banda u banci. Uzme pat, postigne pati, pa pa pa, pravim se luda. Snaga plus adrenalin, dobri kad kaže ti Karli da ti neće dati kokain. Šta ovako luda? Kažemo smanjiti, ili morat će da radi Karli. Kažemo smanjiti, ili morat će da radi Karli. Karli bitch, kažemo smanjiti, ili morat će da radi Karli. Karli bitch, kažemo smanjiti, ili morat će da radi Karli. Karli bitch.
Check out these cool moves.
care? Do you care if I care? Do you know what I know? Do we know what we share? Do you don't care? Uradi mi sad sve što si s njom bez mene radio. Znam radio si to samo da bi mi se zgadio. Volim ukus tvoga džona, čak i kad na njemu donosiš mi nju. Jer važno je da si mi tu. A sad mi daj njen broj, na mesto tebe ja raskinem sa njom. Da pozovem je i kažem da si tu i da si za mnom lud. Pusti me da raskinem s njom umesto tebe ja. Nek slušam noćas kako volimo se, a onda spustim slušalicu jer sama ne mogu da uzdišem zaboje. Sada muči me, kao što si imam noću. Znam radio si to, samo da bi mi se slučio. Volim ukus tvoga džona.
Look at that! Oh man! Ooh, that's a unit! We've got a 5 by like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by like 11 by 6. I mean, just listen to the thing drop on my table. It's a sound. Ooh, and it's spicy. Excuse me. Ooh. Alright, folks. That is actually all the time that we've got for here and today. Here and now. I hope you all enjoyed this live stream repair, and ooh, what a mess. I hope to catch you in the next one. Goodbye.